Hey guys, it's me Julissa back with another video to do a review of Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. This book is a science fiction novel with two main leads, or two main point of views. One is James Holden, who is an officer on an ice miner ship, and the other is from Detective Miller, who is a cop on something called the Belt. So in this book, Earth, Mars, and asteroid belt are all the main areas. There's people living on all of them, and they all do not like each other. Earth and Mars don't like each other, and the belt's just kind of stuck in the middle. So in this story, Holden and his crew come across a ship called the Scopuli. It sends out a distress beacon, and they go to try to help out. Things go wrong, and it's basically them trying to figure out why these bad things happened, who was responsible for it. Detective Miller is assigned a missing girl case, a girl named Julie who's from Earth. Her parents are rich and they want her back. It's basically him trying to find this missing girl. He ends up meeting with Holden, and it's about their stories intertwining and forming into something big. I would say I'm not a huge science fiction person, more of a fantasy, thriller, horror, or whatever type of person, but this actually was really good. There were some parts where I did not understand what the fuck they were saying, because it was more like technical terms or space terms, and I just was like, oh my god, what are you even talking about? Or when they were on the belt, the language that the belters spoke, it was like a Creole kind of Spanish. I don't really understand what they were saying. I mean, they still got the point across, but there were times where I was kind of like, I don't know what this person is saying. But after a while, I figured it out as far as the technical terms for things, so it wasn't bad once I got the hang of it. James, or Holden, he is with a crew of 3 other people throughout the story. One is Naomi, who is his second in command. There's Alex, who's a guy from Mars. I totally forgot to say that Naomi is from the Belt. Alex is from Mars. And there's another guy named Amos. He's from Earth. And these 4 have a really good relationship, working relationship. They're like a little family, and it's very interesting to see all their different personalities aboard this ship. I feel like Holden's more of a Boy Scout. Naomi is, to me, she should be the leader because she has the most damn sense out of all the people in the group. Alex is funny. I like him. There's not enough of him in it for me. Hopefully, because this is such a long series, there are actual points of view from Alex, because I really want to learn more about him and Amos, especially those two. Something about them, I just really like them. And Amos is the muscle of the group. He is quick to anger, and he is jacked and likes to fight, apparently. Holden is okay, but like out of all of the crew, I think everybody else is more interesting than he is. With Miller, his story, or his search for this girl, it was so sad, because you see how Miller really doesn't have very much going on in his life. He's divorced, like he lives on this shitty belt, and over time you could just tell that he is just giving up on life. But the thing that keeps him going is trying to find this girl. The political side of this story was interesting, like the fact that there's this stuff happening, and then it causes a chain reaction, and then you got people fighting one another over nothing. I really enjoyed this, and I gave it 4 stars. I do like James' writing style. It was not too difficult to get into once I got the terms down. But this is a series that I want to continue with. I actually ordered the 2nd book. I think there's like 7 books in this already. I think there's another book that is supposed to come out this year. I think there's a couple of novellas that follow along with this as well. I'm not 100% sure. I have to check it out. I think it is worth the read, especially if you are into science fiction, if you are into people fighting in space, and other weird shit. Like, I think this would be a great book for you. So, if you've read this, please let me know what you think. If you want to read it, let me know. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. Thanks for watching, and talk to you guys later. Bye.